Hey internet friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going over a little bit about Jack and Lilly Sullivan, the two missing children from Pictou, Nova Scotia. So there's been some interesting things that have come out within the past few weeks. Now we have all those documents that I do currently have. We will be going over those soon. And I'm still reading up on them. There's a lot to read, guys. But what I want to talk about today is there has been a few people that have come out saying that they have seen Lilly or Malaya with blonde hair. I mean, I take it with a grain of salt, just like you should, unless the RCMP actually are looking into this, because from other cases that I have watched, this seems to always happen in these big cases. Then one of these, it really sounds like somebody that I've heard before from the family. And I'm not sure who, but the voice just sounds so familiar in this one video. But maybe you guys can tell me in the comments below who you think she sounds like. I'm not going to play much of it, guys. It's just very odd to me. So the first lady in the video, she said this happened back in June at a park on the west coast of Canada. And she said the man was supposedly the uncle of Lilly, of the girl that looked like Lilly. And he looked like the guy, Edgar, off of Men in Black. Go figure, guys. And he was driving a handicapped bus. All right, guys. And the lady that was doing the interview, her channel's name is Hidden the Fog. I'm going to post it down below because I am using part of her video. Then I'm going to show you the clip of this one lady today in Nova's chat, who also said that she spotted Malaya with blonde hair, and it's just crazy. All right, stay tuned. So this is kind of small. It is a little clip off of Nova's channel. This lady is stating that Malaya had blonde hair. Lilly had a ball cap on, still a few curls, but hair up or cut. Goes on to say that she's been following the case since day one. Now, Nova did ask her to join the channel, but she said she wasn't able to from her device. Now, let's move on to the video of this other woman claiming she witnessed Lilly with her supposed uncle at a park. Stay tuned.
We go to leave, and this little girl throws herself off the swing, but not like by accident, like to purposely try to hurt herself as if to get attention. Like, oh, maybe if I do this. She was very scared. And it was funny because I was talking to my husband and I said, where do I know this kid from? Like, eyes don't lie. I'm like, I know this kid from somewhere. Like, where do I know this kid? Anyway, we go to leave. And then all of a sudden I'm turning back and I'm calling for my 8-year-old. And I said, come on, we got to go right now. And this guy is dragging this kid by the arm. You won't even believe what they were driving. He was driving one of those disability buses, kind of. So like a disability, like where they come and the ramp comes out on the side. You know what I mean? Like the guy's dressed, he's dressed in Carhartts. And it was so freaking strange to me. I'm doing my own research, right? And I'm like, okay, well, I said, the car that this child was describing looks exactly like the car when they did the aerial view of the house, like to a T. I have screenshots that I saved onto my phone for it.
Whoa, wait a minute here. Didn't she say that the guy was driving a handicap bus, right? Like, now she's saying there's no handicap bus in this. She talking about the RV? Like, there's no handicap bus in any of these flyovers. All right, let's listen.
First I talked to one of the detachments, but then I had the head of the RCMP in Nova Scotia call me. And he's like, okay, well, it says here that you did get in touch with the Regina Police. And I said, absolutely. And also the the RCMP detachment out there. And I said, yes. He's like, did anybody come to your house? I said, yes, an officer came here and took a statement. He's like, well, you know what? And I said, what's that? He's like, we can't seem to find that officer, and we cannot find any record of a police officer coming to your house. Which was, it was so, like, I was floored. Like, I was bawling. I said, well, does that make sense to you? And he's like, well, not really. We're trying to figure it out. I said, well, it does make sense to me is that these little kids are missing. There's no Amber Alert out for them, and you guys aren't seeming to be doing your job. And a child, like being a mom, that was that little girl, and it haunts me. I'm telling you, to this day, it haunts me. And then I was watching all the other videos about, like, them saying, oh, he doesn't have family in the West. He does. Well, you know what? Why would you even say that? Because that little girl, that was...
Do you remember, or did you make a note of you said the head of the Nova Scotia RCMP, I'm assuming it was Major Crimes. Do you remember who you spoke to?
No, but what I can do is I can actually go and I'll take a look at all of, like, I have all the callers, like I screenshotted everything. I'm on an iPhone and stuff, but like I said, it's from June, but I can get all that information out to you. Kind of scary looking. And as soon as that kid, like, I replay our conversation over, I'm with my uncle, but I don't know him very well. And I'm just like, fuck, this is not making sense to me. This is not. And believe me when I say I think about it all the time, because I don't understand why it wasn't investigated further.
Okay. What was the name of the park you were at?
It was Eastview Community Park. 1,000% that was that child. They chopped her hair off. They had her dressed up as a little boy.
So when you were pushing her, when you were having this interaction with her, well, first of all, did you ask her name?
I didn't. I didn't ask the child's name, no.
Okay.
It wasn't no, I wasn't thinking about that, but I was asking questions because I know she wasn't from there. Like, all the kids, it's always the same kids. It's a very Indigenous community, and it's always the same kids. Like, you look and it's like all the same kids all the time. When a handy bus is sitting there, it's like, okay, well, who's in a wheelchair? Like, just very strange. And the guy was the guy was scary, actually, because I like, who is this creep? Why is he watching these kids?
Was the man Indigenous?
He was not. He was a Caucasian male. He was tall, very stocky. He had reddish hair. He had facial hair. He was wearing Carhartts. Like, we're talking the middle of summer, and the guy's wearing Carhartts.
So he wasn't well dressed.
No, he looked like he just stepped off a job site.
Okay.
Yeah. And yes, her mom did sit. She kept saying, my mom said she's coming to get me. My mom said she's coming to get me. And I was like, well, when is she coming? Well, I've already slept and she hasn't come and got me yet. And I'm like, what? Like, what is this kid talking about? Like, not because kids talk all the time, right? But when I came home and I was sitting there and I was replaying everything in my head, I was like, she was trying to tell me something.
Okay, guys, what do you think about this lady? Now, this happened back in June, and she's just now coming out speaking about it online. She said she called the RCMP, but where's Jack? Where's Jack at? If this was Lilly, where's Jack? And who's the uncle? And why are they on the west coast of Canada? Also, what is the point of this? Why would Lilly be out there with somebody but not Jack? Or what is the purpose of hiding the kids anymore if they're not with Daniel? And that was the purpose. Did Malaya sell them? Like, what do you guys think about this? You know, like I said earlier, with these big cases, with these children, you have a lot of people come out saying that they've seen the children and they look like this, and it's good if you think that you actually did witness the children or witness a child that's missing. It's good that you contact your police. But I don't know, like, I just take it with a grain of salt right now because the RCMP hasn't If they thought it was them or Lilly, they would have issued an Amber Alert or something. But still, they said there's no evidence that they were abducted. What do you guys think? Comment below, and thank you for watching.